Oh, Mom, that's awesome. You're going to get a new phone for Christmas. Well, fantastic. Yeah, no. Oh, you're disappointed that you're not going to get a flip phone again. Yeah, they are pretty much ancient history. But you know what, Mom? I got to go. Sorry, gotta go do a show. Hey everyone, just like that last Christmas present that you find tucked under the tree long after you thought you were done opening presents, this is a surprise DYC Live episode right before the holidays, something to watch in between the busyness and chaos of the season. Just a reminder, this is your chance to get interactive with us in quick, bite-sized episodes. We've got live Q&A, rapid analysis of questions that have been sent in ahead of time, show and tell, we can share our screens. Only 2 rules. 1, act like your mother is watching and behave, be kind to everyone. A lot of people are throwing in questions that are, it gives the opportunity to be a little vulnerable. And 2, we fix processes and bad creative here. We don't fix people. That's Dr. Phil or some other show. So let's get right into the holiday edition of DYC Live. All right, question number 1 comes to us from Jill in Alberta, and she says, hey, I have some questions about organic Facebook presence, okay? So not paid advertising, just using social media the old-fashioned way. This is coming from a conversation with our company president, who is questioning the relevance of our social media posts and the optics of them to buyers, investors, and partners. All right, so here's her questions. Should we always be writing in we and spoken as if it's from the company as a whole rather than an individual? We're questioning whether we should regulate the types of photos and images that we are showing on the feed as well. And then we're also thinking about regulating or putting some kind of process or limitation around staff photos, party events, kind of the inside peek of what goes on inside the office. All right, these are awesome questions. And one, let's just review quickly about organic Facebook presence, right? So the game has changed. It's no longer about just post often as possible and just get that free impression. Because now that Facebook says, hey, there is no true, real free lunch for home builders anymore, and you have to pay to play. We always want to make sure that whatever we're posting is relevant, as if it's someone's first or second view of our product, our brand, what it is that we do. And so if there's 4 or 5 images that are the last ones and they're all about events and people laughing and having fun, it's okay to try to convey what makes you unique as a company. But what you don't want to do is have that be an overwhelming impression that you guys are just having fun all the time. Hey, yeah, we've got 10 warranty requests that are outstanding, but look at us, we're having a blast, right? So that we have to be careful of. In terms of the optics, especially to business partners as well as people that we're working with. The next question, regulating filters. And we're going to look at some examples here in a second of this, but regulating filters, we don't need it to be cartoony. We want to make sure that people understand we are representing real products. So any filters that go to the cartoon angle or just make our product and our communities look unreal or unnatural, anything that's an true artistic bent is probably okay, but anything unnatural, and for sure anything that makes curved or distorted walls or images, right? That's just never a good thing when we're showing our product. In terms of staff photos, again, people are most interested always in seeing your product. They're okay getting that sneak peek, and let's just go into some examples here because I want to show you some examples of what I think is a good mix of stuff. So this is just what's happened to be on this builder a couple days ago. And I think they do a really good job of mixing things up here. So we've got product images, we've got announcements of new sections, more product. And then when they do talk about something about going on with the company, it's to promote the fact that they are giving back, or not just that their company culture is we have fun here and we're really silly and we do dances. And again, there's a time and a place for that in limited quantities. But it's, hey, we give back to the community. We're doing good deeds, right? So I thought this was just a good mixture of product. Again, giving away presents. There's something in here that I thought was really interesting about giving more time off for adoptions occurring. You get time off for when you have a child, but if you're adopting. So that speaks to company culture and values, and I think that's just a good mix. Pulte, let's pick on the biggest and the best, right? We always want to check out and see what they're doing. again, they do a good general focus on the product. And again, that is always, people don't want to be our friends. They want to see the awesome homes we build and where we build them. And so that needs to always be the focus. Last one here, Brennan Builders in Pittsburgh, where I used to live and worked with Heartland and NVR. I just thought, hey, you know what? Let's try a really small builder, take a look and see, because usually smaller builders are the ones that have the problem of irrelevant stuff that we're covering, or too much focus on what's going on inside the office. And actually, I have to give a lot of props to the group here of staying focused. You know, they're showing blog posts, they're showing product shots. The only bit of feedback here constructively is there's probably overall still, for my taste, a few too many recipes. Obviously, cooking is something that people do a lot in their own homes, especially around the holidays. So I think that's okay. But when roughly, 20% or 15% of your posts or more are about, chicken and broccoli Alfredo, that's where we have to start watching the line. So Jill, I hope that helps you answer your questions. We'll get to any additional questions you guys have live in just a moment. Question number 2 comes from Stephanie in Washington State, who says, hey, thanks so much. I watched episode 2 of DoYouConvert Live, where we talked a little bit about budgeting and how to work that into next year. And she said, hey, my company wants us to actually slow down sales a little bit. They probably don't have enough inventory coming on, is my guess, right, Stephanie? And so we don't want to just give our homes away. We're going to try to maximize profit. Good goal. She said, so I took the feedback and I'm working on the budget. And the owner wants to know, because we're going to sell us homes, do we really need to increase what we're spending online? And do we need to be doing print at all? I love the second question, but then Stephanie gives us just a little bit more detail here that'll help us break it down. She says, my proposal for online advertising is to spend $15K on Adroll retargeting and $18,000 on Google AdWords, with a total online budget of $43,000, accounting for 9% of the budget. So 9%, that's the first whoa, maybe, that's something we might want to look at other possibilities. What she's talking about in Adroll, I believe, sometimes people get this confused. They're talking about pre-roll on YouTube ads or other video versus Adroll, the company, which is a tool that lets you buy ads and syndicate them to lots of different places and do retargeting there. And I would say a word of caution that for the percentage that you're spending online, which I'd love to see you get up to 25% of your total budget, or again, half of the online budget overall, split between product or content, actual ads, and then website and tools. We want to try to get that to 25%, but if you're stuck there, that's really heavy on retargeting. And I'm just going to show you this as an example. This is a builder that we work with in Albuquerque. We love Abrazo Homes. Thank you, Brian, for the awesome Christmas gift, and everyone there at Abrazo. We love working with you guys. But look at the total amount spent online in AdWords for search. See this term here, search, versus display. And display here is all retargeting. And you can see that for the year, this is for the entire year, $3,700. So 15K seems really heavy on retargeting. We do want to follow people around when they've come on our site and make sure that we stay as part of that consideration process. But my guess is you are heavy there. So I would look at decreasing that ad roll to maybe 4,000 or 5,000 as a percentage of your overall budget. The other thing is, it does look to me as though your total budget then would be 475. So the 38K that you're proposing spending on print advertising, which is 8% of your current budget, on local newspaper, real estate publications, and reload guides. I'd love for you to stop all of it, probably, unless you're getting fantastic pricing. But specifically relocation guides. Hey, let's just do a quick role play here live. If you were going to relocate tomorrow to Austin, Texas, are you waiting for places to live? Are you waiting for the relocation guide magazine or articles, whatever, to show up on your door or at the hotel that you're staying at when you're there touring? No, you're hopping on here immediately and starting to type in places like best places to live, best school districts, right? And those are things that we can target with our content, with AdWords. We can proactively target people who are relocating specifically with Facebook ads. So the relocation guides, we typically don't see great conversion rates, even the ones that just send you leads either. So I would say get that out of there for sure. The other stuff, you're getting great pricing and you're tracking results and you're getting results. God bless you. But in general, we want to say no to print, especially when we're spending such a little amount overall online. As you said, 9% of your total budget. All right, let's take a quick break. I actually have, since this is a holiday episode, I actually have a present that was given to me yesterday, and they said don't open it up until you get on Facebook Live. I have no idea what this is. It's a little scary. Is this even appropriate since we don't have really a delay feed here? Okay, so this is what it means to be a millennial and to live in the year 2016. Those of you who follow me on Facebook know that I made fruitcake. My goal is to make fruitcake great again, and this is a custom towel here that says "Make fruitcake great again" from my good friend Will Duderstadt at MI. Thanks, Will. Happy holidays to you. Okay, there is no tech tool corner segment this time. I've got something brand new for you all, and it's called "You Sent Us What?" This is the segment where we look at an example of a long-term follow-up email that was sent to us. Don't worry, Mike Lyon and everyone else. I've blurred out anything that will tell anyone who sent this. But when we use mystery shopping accounts, we don't ever stop accepting the follow-up that you guys do. And so I want to show you this email. Now, again, we say jokingly, "You sent us what?" This is all just to make everyone better. The subject line is community name model decorated. Okay, that, we know that the words new are like crack to people looking for houses. So we'd love to see, new decorated model or the word new in there because people have a huge fear of loss of missing out, and that's going to make sure that they open it. It is not a mass email. It's been done by the marketing department. My guess is this was done by the online salesperson, but it says, "Hi, Avery. Come see us this weekend at our open house on Saturday to tour our newly decorated floor plan name model. If you can't make it, we will be happy to set up an appointment for a private showing. Thank you." And then we've got a collage of 4 images. And see you then, and then just the person's first and last name. No email, contact, link back to the site. And so, we still say awesome job at getting something out there, right? Mike will tell you when he does coaching and the folks that he does the coaching with, every month it's, hey, what is our long-term follow-up? So I give a huge, that a girl in this case, because I know it was a gal, for sending this out. But what could we do to make this better? What's missing here? A link to get directions. If you do truly, part of it is I look at this and I say, do you want them to come or do you want to set up a private showing? Just depends on what your goals are for this particular event. But in this case, it's kind of unclear because we're not giving them a link back to which community it is, especially if you just sent this to everyone on your list and maybe I have no idea where this neighborhood is even located, right? So a little bit more information might be helpful. Is there another benefit besides just coming to see it from 12 to 2? Is there going to be people there that I'm going to want to talk to? Or, and again, it may just be better to always set private appointments to come tour it if you're not trying to get a large group there or you have a special draw. And then, of course, the lack of contact information down below as people scroll through, because I have no way to call this person. And we know, again, we get someone on the phone, good things are going to happen. So look out for, we're gonna bounce back and forth between tech tools and you sent us what, but that is where we are right now. Okay, moving on. If you have a question that you want to submit, we're going to be doing a live show at the Builder Show, which I'll from the Lasso CRM booth on the floor. But remember, you can always submit your questions in advance if you're not going to be at IBS to show@DoYouConvert.com. And then as well, Mike and I are doing a lot at the Builder Show this year. 7 total different chances to get interactive with us live and in person. You can see session descriptions, times, and more at DoYouConvert.com as well. Thanks again so much, everyone, for participating as always. And just one quick last check here to see if there's any additional questions. We are good. Have a fantastic holiday with those that you love, and we'll see you again soon.